Hi, my name is Carlos Lemus. I am president of CTD Development Services Incorporated. Uh, I wonder sometimes, those of you who have seen my work, uh, who is this guy? You know, is he coming? Is he making all this stuff up? Is he just about the data? What is his angle? And the facts are these. I've been frustrated with the public school system, with all of education, probably since I was a kid. And I've seen just how adults, uh, a lot of good ones, just like, we tend to pick on the cops, and they're not all bad, and most of them are probably good. And same with teachers, same with district personnel. But people turn a blind eye to just some criminal behavior. Even if it's not illegal, it's criminal, morally criminal. And so today I'm going to share an interview that I conducted with a parent who worked in a school district for a long time and thought he had a lot of friends because he'd done a lot of favors, especially because he was a webmaster. And you'll hear the stories coming straight out of his mouth. So it's not just my story. This story happens every day in our public school system. And it doesn't have to be that way. That's the whole point. It doesn't have to be that way. And so you'll see, some things that weren't explicitly mentioned in the video that I want to make sure you're aware of. This teacher flunked an entire class, and she was the one that was absent all the time. And she would give tests without telling people, and then everybody would flunk and wouldn't do anything about it. The parents started reaching out in October to the teacher first and then to the district, and got totally ignored and didn't hear back until the spring. Okay, what kind of service, what kind of system is that, right? Tax dollars are paying for it. Tax dollars, even if you're not in any form or fashion related or feel that you can relate to the story, you should relate to your wallet. And so all the folks that were supposed to be there for this parent as a coworker, as friends, and as people who are just supposed to do their job right, let him down. While all that's happening, he's also experiencing retaliation on the district side again, and this time because he's asking principals to do their job, which is to provide him with the information that he needed to build their websites. And then, he spoke too much. They didn't fire him. They're smart enough to know, well, this could be treated as retaliation. We don't want to draw any attention. And so they spent $150,000 on consultants, or a consultant, to do their job. So you have the web team who's getting paid and just sitting there doing nothing. And then you have a consultant who couldn't solve the problems and couldn't, continue the work because he wouldn't know where to start, right? It has no history, and the people in the department are the ones who are supposed to orient him, and they're not going to do it. And I think it was a her. I'm sorry for saying him, her. And so that just needs to be out there real clear. The loss of learning, the injustice for the kids, the injustice for the community that they live in, because they're not going to grow up to be able to immediately be productive members of society unless they totally divorce themselves from the concept of education has value, education is still, worth getting in order to earn some, respectable income, and just waste just because one person was freaking lazy. That's all it was. And then didn't want to be held accountable and had already been transferred from the middle school within the district for discrimination. And, it's cronyism at its best. It's that district's here in the beautiful LA South Bay. Won't be hard to figure it out. But we're not mentioning names. We're not dropping names. We just want folks to start doing their job right. and we want it now. Okay? So, watch the video. I hope it compels you to, as I always say, take action. Thank you very much. I hope to hear from you someday. Bye.
But the focus was not to help the schools at all, because I said, like, look, I need this information to provide to the parents now. And they would just look at me like I was talking to them in Chinese. And I said, just give me a letter of describing the information that you want to expose to the parents. Do you have after school programs? Yeah, we do. Okay, can you give me the information? What kind of information you come on, really? These are educators teaching our kids. They're
Well,
supposed
because
to
you know what, the schools of future district administrators, those programs, they're not teaching the importance of this stuff either. You know,
but
which is
that's
that's the
them.
basics of customer service.
There you go. There you go. But you can't say customer service to the kids, because like they feel like, oh, you treat them like a object,
Okay.
and like. But
I
listen,
said, oh, you should be like, you're treating them like shit. You're not
but
even getting the information to their parents.
and you taking their money, and you're not giving them anything healthy. You know, it's like you want them to come to school to learn nothing, just to sit down right there.
But the worst is, you know what? They're probably playing dumb too. I mean, you were asking them for some basic common sense information.
They're taking the system. I know a lot of them. They were just taking the system. And like I said, like that lady that failed my daughter in English. You know,
What was her name?
um, Capo. That was her name, Capo. She used to teach at Morningside. She actually got transferred from what I came to find out was she got transferred from Crozier Middle School because she was discriminating the kids.
Wow.
And she got transferred to Morningside because the district always had that tendency to, like, somebody doing something bad, they transfer you from one school to another to make it bad. But my thing is, like, you can do that with other kids and people don't know, but I know how to take care of my kids. So I say, like, look, young lady, my kid has a D. I need to see the syllabus, what she's not doing. She send me the stuff online. Dude, she didn't never respond. Call her, set up a meeting with the counselor.
Looked you straight in the eye and just.
She just they just ignore me. So I said, like, I'm just going to continue document this. So I sent the email to the vice principal. I sent the principal, the counselor. I sent it to. At the moment, that time was like October. Dude, they didn't get back to me till spring of next year. October, remember October.
And you're somebody that works in the district.
Exactly, but I didn't want to say that. No, I wanted to make it because, like, they're always trying to help the people that they feel they're going to give them a hard hit, instead of treating everybody the same.
No, but they should have at least treated you. If they're all doing cronyism, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You were one of the biggest back scratchers. You run their websites.
But that's what I told them. I said, like, look, hey, you got to get this, and everybody didn't want to take responsibility. So at the last moment, I said, like, look, they went behind my back, hired another company for outside. They give them about $150,000. They could pay for like 3 or 4 teachers, bro. 3 to 4 teachers. But they go behind my back, even though I'm the webmaster. They go behind my back to hire a company that know what the hell they're doing, and then they come to me and they're like,
But did you say they know what they're doing? They don't know what the hell they're doing.
They don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, they come and ask me how to do all that stuff. And I said, like, I thought that you got hired to do this. I'm going to let you write it because, like, supposedly you know what you're doing. So they come and they put all this stuff. Dude, they came out to find out those $150,000 they spent was worthless.
Now, and this was just because you were bugging them about your kid's grade.
No, that's because I was bugging them year after year that they need to take care of the policies. They needed to do the infrastructure on the kids' curriculum. They needed to do all these things because that's part of the things that where we learn. You have to describe your business online, what you do, how do you promote it to the community. And I said, like, look, you need to spend this to buy the server. And the server needs to be done. We used to host it right there at the district, but the district doesn't want to pay no more money to host because they want to cancel the network administrator at that time. They want to they want to consult everything outside, so they don't have to do anything, and the only thing they have to get is the paycheck, And then we told them, it's like, why you want to hire somebody from outside that don't even come to your schools and don't engage with your kids, don't know how to promote? Oh, it's because It was maybe somebody's friend. It was maybe somebody's friend. And I asked, and then it got to the point that they were like, they had me at the district like doing nothing, just sitting down and looking at
Is that right?
looking at the screen, bro. I wasn't in charge of the website anymore. I wasn't in charge of anything, not even saying anything, even though I have the position. And because they have this company, and I said,
And they would have been cool leaving you alone. You could have like gone for lunch for 5 hours. They didn't care.
they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care.
Would they have fired you, do you think, eventually, or they would have just let you
to
stick
get
around?
fired. To get fired from the school district, you need to kill somebody to get fired. You need to kill somebody to be able to get fired from the school district. Or you need to get into those sexual stuff, with anybody, and you get fired. But besides that, you don't really like.
So they're like, so you could have become like some other people at the district that just go to pick up a check, but you chose to like drop that
exactly
and do something meaningful.
Yeah, because like I said, like I'm tired of communicating to them, and like I haven't got involved right now because I really wanted to focus and